First question's from Mario Castillo. Go ahead.
Hey, Davis, going before the game today, what did you think of Clayton's outing in that big game?
He was good. I think Clayton's always going to want, striving for perfection. But we got him up and down, touched the sixth inning for a hitter. And I thought the fastball command life much better than it was his last turn. The slider really good, and the curveball. So I thought positive overall. And so he'll pitch that next game against the A's.
And how about Kenley?
Kenley was good. It was to kind of come in, take down two hitters, and did his job. And it was parts of the back end of a 3 out of 5. So it was a very good exercise for him.
And I saw Joe Kelly threw a bullpen. He looked a bit frustrated. You were there. What did you see?
Yeah, I think that Joe, it's 25 pitches. He's still trying to build arm strength. So the consistency of the throw is just not quite there. But it was good to see him use his entire mix, the fastball, curveball, and the changeup. But we just got to continue to build him up.
Is it going to be bullpens still for him? No live hitters yet?
Yeah, he's going to have to do another pen.
And Corey Knebel touched 96 today, and then he had the curveball working. How is he progressing for you guys?
He's progressing very nicely. He's all in on everything that we've asked him to do. And where we're at in camp right now, every outing has been better. And he's going to be peaking at the right time. Really good outing for him.
Yeah, you've mentioned several times that you see high leverage innings for him in the future. Is that from the jump, from the start of the season?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that, his experience, the stuff, his openness to pitching any inning, and I trust him.
Thank you.
Yep.
Next question is from Juan Toribio. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, with Kershaw, after his last start, he says that he just kind of has to figure things out. I don't know if you've talked to him or to Mark Pryor about it, but what exactly does he mean by trying to figure things out?
I just think that with him, it's more of kind of delivery and, just making sure that, he's very in tune with his body and his delivery. So if something is a little bit out of whack, he's very cognizant of it. But again, I thought today he threw the ball well, especially his spin, the slider, the curveball, really good today. And I thought the fastball was good as well. So I thought today was much improved from that last outing.
And what do you think of Gonsolin in his first start?
Tony was good. Tony was really good. I think he threw, near 70 pitches, and, he made 2 mistakes with the fastball, the one to Longo and then the one to Yaz. But outside of that, I thought the slider, the change, fastball, command, really good today.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead, Bill.
Hey, Dave, is there anything up with Will Smith?
No. I would no.
I just trying to keep track of everybody, and I didn't see him anywhere today.
No, he'll be catching tomorrow. He's doing great.
Okay, the Knebel Trinan combination, do you see them as interchangeable, or does one have something that the other doesn't? Would you use them differently?
I think as far as leverage, I feel great with both of them. I would say that Blake probably a tick above as far as more usage potential early. But outside of that, see him in the same light.
And the fact that they both have closer experience, how much of a plus is that?
It really is. I trust both guys to command the baseball, to get left, to get right out, pitching in leverage innings. So it's so in that aspect certainly interchangeable.
What have you learned about Clayton over the last few years when he has a bad, let's call it, outing like he did? What's the process for him in the days before his next one?
He's just very methodical, and he prepares with a purpose. And when adjustment needs to be made, he makes it. But at the end of the day, he's going to give you everything he has when he takes that baseball.
You over on the B game there, that Michael Busch guy looks pretty good. What have you learned about him this spring?
I like him. I like the baseball player. I think that, people talk about the bat, but I like the overall baseball player. Continue to get reps at second base. He's got a good head, good makeup, comes from a great program. plays game the right way, very high baseball acumen. So he checks every box. It's just now going out there and continue to take professional at bats, play second base, and continue to get comfortable over there. But he's coming.
Thank you, Dave.
Yep.
Next question's from Rowan Kavner. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, considering the time he missed, what have you thought about Keibert Ruiz in his couple games here?
Really impressive. Keibert really came into camp, ready to go, albeit delayed, out of his control. But the way his mindset, his outlook on things, the body, the at-bat quality with the pitchers, I'm just really, really pleased with where Keibert's at right now, and taking that next step forward from being just a prospect to being a big league ball player.
Thanks.
Yep.
Another question from Jorge. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, in regards to Kershaw, I don't know, this might be a dumb question, but, having won a World Series, did you expect him to mellow out at all? Or is this a good thing that he's just as angry as he ever was after he doesn't?
I don't think any past result, even a World Series championship, will mellow him out. And that's why he's, after it's all said and done, he's going to be on his way to Cooperstown, because he just is a consummate professional and pro and competitor. So, yeah, this doesn't surprise me at all.
Thank you.
We got time for one more. Go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, Dave, getting back to Keibert, with what we're seeing from him, does he have a shot at making the opening day roster, or is that still maybe a ways off?
Yeah, it's unless something unforeseen happens, I think that right now he'll start not with us, breaking camp with us, and also he's had a very short camp. But as far as the depth, he's a big part of this catching core for this organization.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks,
Thanks, guys.
everybody.